Hi guys, how you doing? It's me, Amin. So today I'm here with a special presentation for you. Okay, so last time I did a review on Amazing 5. It was to do with the calculator. Today it's another calculator review, guys, but this time is super special because number one, this is calculator version 2.0. It's the updated version of the calculator, and I'm going to connect with my friend in a bit, Mr. Chris Heaslip. He's the creator of the calculator, and we're going to be going through some in-depth numbers and some in-depth strategies on how to compound your money, how to compound your earnings, how to grow as fast as you can while withdrawing as well. So without further ado, let's dive in, and let me call my buddy Chris here and see what's going on. So do remember, guys, that this calculator here is different from the last one we did. It's
Hey, Bean.
Hey, how you doing, Chris? Are you there?
Good. How are you doing?
Yeah, good. I've got my YouTube buddies with me today, so I'm
Sure,
just
right
gonna
on. Hey,
I'm just
guys.
gonna full screen you, and
Sure thing.
yeah, if you want to share your screen and delve into the
Sure.
calculator. So guys, remember this calculator is different from the last one in a sense that it's going to have a couple of more sections in this calculator, and I'm going to let my buddy Chris explain this to you because he's the mastermind behind it all. So off you go, Chris.
Okay, right on. Thanks, Amin. Hey, everybody. Greetings. I guess so. What Amin and I had talked about over this time was, a little bit of change. The first calculator we released was a really good idea of where you could grow this thing by taking it and reinvesting your daily return every day. But there was a lot of questions. I got a lot of feedback from people that we'd sent this calculator to, from Amin himself, about how can we incorporate a withdrawal in there to really start to see the fruits of your benefit. Yes, it's fantastic to grow that balance every day, but how can I start taking it out and pay off my initial investment to get that money back to also do the things I need to do with my life. So we've actually developed a second edition here, or second version, that actually shows now the ability to do some extra deposits in there if you're really happy with the way things are going, but also importantly some withdrawals. And the awesome thing about this and the way that it's coded is that it will continue to show you, once you do a withdrawal, what's going to happen 10 days following that withdrawal, 20 days following that withdrawal. So it lays it out perfectly.
So
And
just
that
to,
was
so,
important for
so
me.
just to clarify, Chris, the difference between this calculator and the last one is that this one has a withdrawal column that actually works. Yeah, it's got
That's
a
correct.
working functioning withdrawal column, and
Sure.
it's got an extra deposit column that I'm seeing. So if you're depositing extra money from your Payza, from your payment processor, anywhere along the journey, it kind of calculates that and adds it all together, right?
That's correct. Yeah. And
Gotcha.
if you want, I'll be happy to show you really quickly. But out of curiosity, so we can do something. What would you be starting with as an initial investment? How would you?
Ah,
Where would you start?
good thing you asked that question, actually, Chris, because actually what I'm going to do during this video is I'm going to invest $1,000 into the five
Okay.
plan. So
Sure.
$1,000, I'm going to do it live, in this video. So if you
Okay.
wanna, if you don't mind, can you show me how things would work if we start with $1,000 for my benefit and for the viewers' benefit, please?
Sure thing. Okay. So in cell B11 here, right to the right of initial investment, you can punch in any amount here. So let's put in 1,000. All right. So as your viewers can see here, we've think numbers have changed. We've gone from 500 there to back to 1,000. So everything has changed, as you can see. So now, as you'll see, on day one, after your initial investment of $1,000, the daily return is $50, which is 5%. So um, day two, it goes forward to, now you have 1,050. You've got your extra investments from the day before of $50. You're now getting a daily return of 52.50. And as everyone has seen from the first calculator, that grows and grows and grows. Now, here's what's different. Um, this allows for an extra deposit. So if we want to start here on day one, you put in your 1,000. For whatever reason, maybe you're just getting a new payment processor up. Your money's been released, whatever, you want to throw in some extra money. So let's put in another 500 here. Or do you have a number specifically you're thinking?
I mean, I'm personally not going to be depositing any more money to
Okay.
begin with. Can we just do a demonstration just to start with, just with a straight $1,000, and then
Okay, sure.
and let's go through the 31 days total 100. Like, what I'm planning to do is reinvest the money every single day. So let's
Okay.
do that.
So we're starting with $1,000,
Yeah,
as your viewers can see.
yeah,
And we got, these are business days again, as the 5 plan is based on business days. So as we get down, you'll notice here on day 11, and what this is again is you're reinvesting every day the daily return.
yeah,
So you got $50 here, you 52.50 the next day, so on and so forth, going back
yeah.
and forth. So that everyone understands.
Yeah. So
So
as you're reinvesting the daily return, the I can see the starting balance is increasing every time you reinvest, and then that's causing the daily return to increase every day.
that's correct.
Right.
So in Amazing 5 in the website, they would refer that to as your active investment.
Active investment.
So what you're doing is you're investing this daily return back and forth. So you'll see from here on day 9, you had a daily return of 73.87. You've invested that, so the next day, on day 10, your total has gone up that 73.87 to 1551.33, and now your daily return is getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger every day as you're reinvesting. So now you asked about day 31. So let's scroll down to day 31. I mean, if you started with $1,000 on day 1, on day 31, from doing absolutely nothing, that balance now is $4,321.94.
Right.
Okay? Now, here's the thing about this calculator. As you can see, now some people might notice, hey, Chris, why is the balance in day 32 less? You know the answer to that.
Yeah, I think it's because the initial money that you deposit to begin with, that actually expires after 31 days, right? So
That's correct.
that
So now,
capital is swallowed up, right? So that $1,000 drops.
right, but it hasn't dropped $1,000, and in this case, it's dropped about $700 to $800. And the reason that is because that thousand you started with, you've reinvested it every day, so it's actually getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
Right.
That it's not going to be actually 1,000, but that first initial investment falls off as and you're from that point on with no reinvestments, no withdrawals. That number is just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger from there on out. That day 32, if you only do the one initial investment, that the big lump sum one, day 32 is the only day you're going to see a decrease in your active investments.
Okay, so basically that's the only day where you see a noticeable decrease, because after that it's only the daily return rate that decreases, right?
Right, that's right. So what
Okay.
happens now is technically you've got going 31 different 5 plans. You've got your initial investment from
Yeah.
the $1,000 that we're talking on day 1, and then you've got 30 other plans, which is $50,
Right.
52.50,
Okay.
55.13, so on and so forth. So you've
Okay.
got 31. That's why
Okay.
that on day 32 it won't get any smaller after that.
Cool. So let's have a look at some of the future figures, Chris. If we just continue to reinvest 100%, let's have a look at like 60 days or something. And what are we
Okay.
looking at? What would be the active investment on 60 days, and what would be
Sure.
the daily return after 60 days?
Absolutely, great question. So again, 60 days is in business days, and you're looking at roughly about 3 calendar months there. So
Yeah.
your $1,000 initial investment, which you can see right here,
Yeah.
is now on day 60, $8,642.73.
8,642 from $1,000, 8,642. And how much is the daily return?
Sure. There you go, right there, as you can see in column D, $432.14.
432.14. So basically 432.14 is just under half of my initial investment. If I just withdrew one day, then that covers nearly half of my initial investment, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right. Well, do you
So
want to have a look?
yeah, I mean let's do a withdrawal strategy from there, Chris. Say for example, if I withdrew on day 60, that
Okay.
that amount, 432.14. And let's say if I wanted to withdraw like one day a week, so one day out of the 5 business days, or one day out of the calendar week. Um,
Okay. So
how
I guess essentially,
yeah,
sorry,
so
I guess what I was going to say is essentially what you're saying is, so we'll start with that 1 day withdrawal, and then every 5 days afterwards, as we're talking about business
yeah,
days.
because on this calculator you're only showing business days, right? So on the
That's
calculator
correct.
we'll do it once every 5 days. Yep.
Okay. So here's the thing about this calculator. If you understand the five plan, the amazing five plan, um, the only money that's available for withdrawal on any given day is that daily return, assuming that you've reinvested every penny. Okay, if you haven't reinvested it, then you've got more money. But in this case, with this calculator and your plan, the only thing that's available to you for withdrawal is that right here in columns is that 432.14. So in the withdrawal, when you're punching it in, if you try to put in more, like 450 for example,
Yep.
it will turn the cell red telling you you're making a mistake. So you can't do that. So let's go to that 432.14. Sorry, that's we're going to go down 1 penny just because of the way that Excel rounds sometimes. So 432.13, and now you'll notice that so you've withdrawn that amount. It is now lowered your starting balance on day 61 because you have not reinvested that money, and you've had something fall off from 31 days earlier.
Okay.
Your new investment is now just the penny, or in this case, zero.
Yeah.
So, but your daily return is still going to be 422.34.
So okay. So let's get this straight. So on that day, if I withdraw the entire amount of $432,
Right.
the following day I'm still getting a daily return of $422. So it's
That,
only dropped like $10. The daily, even though I've withdrawn $432, the next day I'm still getting $422.
that's correct.
That's
That's correct.
that's
You'll see.
amazing. That is
Yeah.
absolutely amazing.
Yeah. So let's go down 5 business days. You talked about going down there. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're on day 65. If you're
Yeah.
doing the same plan, $470. We scroll up a little bit here. You'll notice that your active investment has gone down, not nearly anywhere close to the 470
Yeah.
that we just withdrew there.
Yeah.
You got $1.08 here in a new investment, but yeah, you still your daily return the next day is still
Cool.
461.64.
So
Yeah,
let's scroll down, maybe like let's do that 3 or 4 times, because at the end of the day I want my money back, my seed money back, and I
sure.
want to make a little bit of profit along the way, but I want to keep on growing my active investment and my daily return as well. So
Absolutely. Okay.
let's
So
see.
one, two. Okay, so here on day 70, we're going to withdraw again the daily return. We'll withdraw, let's say, $515.
Yeah.
And then you could see the changes here as we've talked about before. We'll do
Yeah.
another time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Day 75. We'll do $560 just for a nice round number.
Yeah.
And let's go one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. We're now at $600.
Wow.
So you have withdrawn. Let's just real quick here. Over those 3 weeks, 4 weeks, you have withdrawn. As you can see right here, a sum of $2,577, which is 2.5 times your seed money, as you
Yep.
said earlier,
Yeah.
and you're still have a daily return of $588.87 and a active investment of $11,770.50.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Incredible.
That is
Incredible.
that is mind blowing. That is mind blowing. So let me get this straight. If I invest $1,000, which I'm about to do, by the way, because
Sure.
Chris, let me just tell you, before I ever came across you and before you ever approached me about this, right? I've been in this business for a few months now, and I did a case study showing the 5 plan, and I started off with $200, and I was kind of doing a little case study, and I finished the case study, and then I kind of just thought, well, I finished the case study. I've shown the public everything there is to show about this. So
Right.
I kind of stopped, and I kind of didn't kind of show anything else because I didn't know what else to show. But now that you've shown me this, now
Right.
this changes everything. This changes everything. I'm gonna
It's a
pump
game
in an
changer.
yeah, it's a game changer, mate. I'm gonna pump in another $1,000 in a minute, and this is crazy because what you're saying is very soon I can actually, I mean, really and truly, the way time is flying these days, 2 3 months isn't a long time. 60 business days is not a long time. I mean, people wait. Think how long people wait for pension funds. It's just crazy,
Oh,
isn't it?
right.
Exactly. So, I mean, I could potentially be withdrawing like 600, 500 to $600 a day, whilst maintaining like 10, 11, 12 grand active investment, and it will be growing as well. I mean, I can be taking out that money, 600, 700, $800 a week, and it will constantly be growing. Is that what you're
Yes.
saying?
That's exactly what I'm saying. Is if you look at your last two or three withdrawals here, you'll notice. Let's start from the first one. I think I passed it already here.
Yeah,
So on day 64.32, the next one was 470. The
yeah,
next one was 515. The next one was
yeah.
560. Remember, the last one here was 600. Imagine what that's going to be like in
Cool.
month 8, month 9. You're easily into the thousands of dollars, multiple thousands.
Chris, why don't we quickly do that? Why don't we go to, let's say, 6 months? Yeah, 6 months is 180 days. So in business days, let's say,
Be
let
120,
hu-
roughly.
120. Let's go
Yeah.
over to the 6 month mark, 120
Okay,
days.
sure.
Let's
So we're
just
going to go down.
yeah, let's just
Yeah, to
skip.
get an accurate number, I'm going to have to go down every 5 days. Just otherwise, it's going to snowball with, as
Yeah,
you understand,
yeah.
compound interest. So we got to go every 5 days. So okay, so
Oh,
one, two, three, four, five. Day 85, we're talking about $640
yep.
there. We're up 40 from the day before. One,
Yep.
two, three, four, five. Day 90, 675.
Yep.
One, two, three, four, five. 725. One, two, three, four, five. Day 100, so we're getting very close here. 775. I'm just going to a round number.
Yeah.
One, two, three, four, five. We're now at $825. One, two, three, four, five. $895. One, two, three, four, five. So we're one set away here. $950. One, two, three, four, five. You're now at $1,025 withdrawn every week. Yeah.
Oh my God. So Chris, hold on. So
Sure.
if I start today, what you're saying in 6 months time,
Yeah.
I'll be able to withdraw $1,000 a week minimum, whilst growing, continuously growing. And during that 6 months, how much money have I withdrawn there? Can you calculate?
Okay, yeah. So we started at day 60, as you can see here, and right down here at the bottom, there's a sum. You have withdrawn $9,087.13,
So in actual
and
fact, that's actually 3 months in calendar months because
that's
we
right.
yeah.
Yeah,
So 3 months
because
I've withdrawn.
we started at month 3. That's correct. So you're at $9,087. So you've more than you've almost gone 10 times your seed money, and now your $1,000 is worth 20,000. Excuse me, $20,568.08.
Unbelievable,
Yep.
unbelievable, and all from just starting with $1,000. I mean,
Starting with a thousand
that's
dollars.
crazy. I don't know any rev share that does this. I don't know. I mean, rev shares are really hot right now. They're everywhere.
Yes.
Everyone's kind of investing in rev shares, but I don't know any rev share that has this kind of power,
That's
this
right.
kind of potential behind it.
I don't know one
Um,
either. Yeah.
I just think it's an opportunity that while it's here, I'm not saying it's going to be around forever.
Exactly.
Nothing lasts forever. But I was looking at the stats today of this site, and the last 30 days Alexa, rankings, it's just been growing for the last 30 days. The graph has just been going up like that, which means that there's a lot of traffic being driven to the site, which means it's growing stronger and stronger. So for me, it's gonna last a while. It's gonna be here for quite a long time, and I'm just gonna make the most of it, mate. While it's here, I'm gonna
Yeah.
reinvest in it, and I'm gonna do your strategy here.
Yeah.
Reinvest for the first 31 days, and then I might keep reinvesting 100% for maybe, I don't know, 45 to 60 business days, and then start doing the 1 week, withdrawing 1 week, like 1 day a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that's fantastic. That's exactly what my plan is too. I mean, it's
cool.
almost to the T.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool. So
Yeah.
I'm so glad you did this, mate. I'm really, really, really
Hey, my
glad.
pleasure. My
Cool.
pleasure.
So guys, remember Chris Heaslip, the numbers guy. Yeah. If you want number
Yes.
strategy, then just get in touch with my buddy here. So Chris, what we're gonna do? I'm gonna leave it here for now. I think we've gone through the numbers and everything. I'm gonna round it off, and then I'll catch up with you soon, buddy. Yeah. Thanks a lot for that. I really appreciate that, mate.
Thanks, YouTube. Nice talking to everybody.
All right. Take care, buddy. So guys, that's it. Unbelievable. I'm gonna actually go ahead and reinvest now, just like I told you. So let me actually. I can't believe those numbers. I actually can't believe those numbers. Let me log into my amazing5.net now. So guys, I'm here on my amazing5.net account. I'm just gonna log in. And I'm gonna test this out, guys, because this is unbelievable. This new compound strategy that we figured out here, it's well worth it. If you've got like $1,000 you want to kind of reinvest and play with, I've got here a bit more than $1,000, but I think the most of it is in Payza, but a lot of it is in other processes here. So as you can see, I've got some in Payza, and I've got some in Bitcoin, I've got some in Solid Trust Pay. But let's go for the $1,000 in Payza, and I'm going to go into invest here, and I'm going to put in $1,000 into the 5 plan, guys, because I want to test this out, and I want to make this happen. So here we go. So we're going to let's put in 1 2 3 dot, okay, and then continue. I want to invest $1,000. Yes, that's correct. Let's do it. There you go, guys. Alright, so look, I've just put in $1,000 into the 5 plan. You can see it's there. Now I used to have 2,156. Now I've got 1,000 active investments there. And what's going to happen tomorrow? Tomorrow's it's 2:30 in the morning right now. So later on today, hopefully, I'll have $50, which is 5%. If not, it will be the following day, and then I'm gonna reinvest that back in there, and I'm gonna do that every single day to compound it and get that growth that Chris was showing on the video. So I'm looking forward to it, guys. It's a start of a new journey, so I'm gonna try and document this as much as possible. And yeah, I'm excited about it all. So anyway, guys, we're gonna leave it here for now. If you've got any questions, then as always, just drop me a comment below the video, or get in touch with me on my Facebook. My Facebook link will be at the bottom. And yeah, if you like I said, if you've got any questions, just get in touch with me. If you want the calculator, that's the thing. If you want the calculator, then message me on Facebook. A lot of people kind of leave their email addresses at the bottom, guys. I'd recommend that you don't do that, especially just leaving your email address on public sites and things like that is better not to do that. But if you really want the calculator, then the new updated 2.0 version of it, then just get in touch with me on my Facebook, and I'll send it to you directly. Okay, so don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Take care.